What's up, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're here on the Tomb, and we're going to be checking out the TR2 since it was buffed in Season 4. Now, the changes are as follows. They increased damage by 40%, increased critical damage by 90%, and lowered gun and view kick by 40%. So, when this thing actually came out, I thought it was absolutely terrible, and I didn't really finish out the camos or use it beyond the one match that I needed to showcase it for a video because I just felt like it was just absolutely terrible. I was like, you know what? There's probably a 0 chance that I'm going to ever revisit this, but with the buff, we have to at least give it one more shot, right? I think the one thing that I was hoping they would buff, they did not buff, so I highly doubt it's going to change my opinion on the weapon, even if it does deal a little bit more damage, because I think the fire rate is the one thing in between bursts, like the delay between bursts, I guess I should say, is the one thing that I was hoping would change, and it did not. So even though it is going to do more damage, I don't know that it's going to be something that we're going to want to use very often or, you know, much beyond this run here. Now today, we actually had some surprise news. Black Ops 7 was revealed, and I got to be honest, that was the trailer of a lifetime when it comes to Call of Duty, because it was the first time ever I felt like I was watching the trailer and I didn't know it was Call of Duty until like the last 60 seconds of the 3-minute trailer. I was not expecting to get a nuke there. I was kind of hoping we could build up our points here. But yeah, we are taking this, by the way, for round 41 with the Rampage Inducer on. We're just doing it here on the Tomb for a kind of change of scenery. But yeah, overall, I'm excited. Round-based zombies is confirmed to be back in Black Ops 7, so you guys are stuck with me another year of zombies for sure. And I am looking forward to it because it sounds like, based on the little blog post that they had, that they are going to have all those maps within the Dark Ether, so that should be pretty cool. Obviously, the Tomb, we know, is the Dark Ether Nexus, so conveniently enough, we are playing that map right now, so this should be kind of an exciting run. The only thing I'm not really looking forward to in this run is the Mimics, because I won't really be able to take full advantage of my decoys like I would on, like, Shattered Veil. Okay, we did get insta-kill at the end of the last round. Unfortunately, we got our bug round, so it's not the best round to get your insta-kill for, right? Unless we can get through these guys quickly. That guy's gone. Oh, that's the guy with the ammo? That's crazy. Oh well, we'll grab that. The one thing I do love about the Tomb, and I have to be honest, it's probably the nicest map as far as getting your early upgrades, right? Like, you get access to an ether tool really easily. You can actually get epic rarity on round 11, which is pretty nice. You're not going to get that really on any other maps. Except for Liberty Falls has a pretty good opportunity. Good lord, these zombies are fast. No, don't hit me. Come on, can I regen my health? It's been like an hour. So you will be able to end up getting powerful really quickly on this map, but you don't have access to double tap like you do on Shattered Veil, right? So that's kind of the downside. So we should probably be epic by 11, of course, and we should even be able to get pack 2 pretty quickly. That is a double point, so we want to grab that. Make sure we get our reload in first. Come on. I think this thing would honestly be better if it was semi-auto the whole way, even after pack. Because I think the burst fire actually sets it back. Okay, come on. Couple more kills. There we go. There we go. We're in it to win it. Double points, bonus points. I honestly probably could go into the Dark Ether as soon as we thin this next round out, because I kind of want to get the free pack-a-punch. Another part that makes it so nice. You save 5,000 essence there, and then we'll flip a few rounds so we can get epic rarity. I gotta be careful here. I am not very fast without my perks. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying all the round 41 runs on the Shattered Veil, and hopefully this is a nice change of pace for you guys too. If you guys like the Tomb, let me know down in the comment section below. I'm honestly curious, what is your guys' favorite map and what is your guys' least favorite map? Because for me, I think favorite map, Shattered Veil. Least favorite map, that's a tough one. Honestly, least favorite map for setup stuff is Terminus. Least favorite map for Easter egg steps, probably Citadel, just because it's such a pain. But I don't mind the Guardian, but it's definitely the, I don't know, I'd say it's the less liked boss of the game. Alright, let's get through the rest of this round, or get down to the last of these guys, and then we can actually go and get our free pack. It's important I save at least one. I have the Rampage Inducer on. It's very hard to do the pack-a-punch thing if you have too many zombies. Okay, wish me luck. We're gonna need it. Come on. Come on. There we go. That one there. That one there. Where is it? We got it. Let's go. We did it. We did it without any issues. I don't have the master camos unlocked yet for this gun because I don't use it. So we're gonna have to rock the Pack-a-Punch camo. Hopefully nobody minds. All right, time to get this last guy out of here. I forgot it was burst again for a second. I really do think the burst fire is its weakest link. Go ahead and grab Jug. It's nice to have a little bit extra. Now we can just kind of vibe out until round 11, and then we'll grab our ether tool, which would be kind of nice. Okay, this is exactly my thing. I think I do have rapid fire on. I will include my loadout in the pinned comment down below for those of you that are interested. I'm also going to be curious to see if this map ends up being faster because of the upgrades than our runs on Shattered Veil, right? Will we do 55-ish minutes, or will we be significantly quicker throughout this run? That's going to be a fun part of this to see. I'm finishing off the rest of these zombies, or a few of them, and then I'm hitting the nuke just to flip the round. I guess I might as well pick this up so it's not glowing here for the entirety of the game. I feel like that would be kind of annoying. All right, round 9. 2 more rounds, we can be epic rarity, which just seems so crazy to me. Can I get enough for pack 2 before pack disappears? Does it move like, what, every 5 rounds or something, give or take? I can never tell. It always isn't there when I need it, and then it's there when I'm not that worried about it, right? That's always how it works. How are you hitting me while I'm running? Did they speed these guys up? I think they did. I really do. Oh, that's a double points. That's huge. That's actually insane. Can the zombies closest to me get out of here? Thank you. All right, reload. Stop getting hit for a second. Look how fast this guy's moving. Absolutely insane. All right, here we go. Oh, another bonus points to end at the end of the round here. This is going crazy. Okay, we have 14-8. We need just a little bit more. I don't think I got the loose change. I could actually grab that. All right, we're at 14-9. 14-9. All right, we have enough. I'm buying it. Let's go. Pack 2. Hopefully I don't regret that decision, I mean, because ammo is going to be expensive, but I feel like we have quite a bit of ammo. All right, we should be able to flip this round, and then we can get epic. We are flying on upgrades. That's the best part of this map. Easily the best part of this map. I do really like the pack camos on this map, too, honestly. All right, come on, guys. What is that? Insta-kill. I mean, that makes it worth it, I guess. Kind of a bummer that you don't get double tap earlier in this map. I guess I could do the free perk and get a chance at it, but I'm not going to bother with that. That'll only slow me down. All right, shoot this waterfall, and take that. And obviously, we could wait for Legendary, but I feel like there's always a possibility we're going to get enough. We're going to get enough salvage from all the zombies anyway. Holy crap. They're surrounding me. They're actually surrounding me. They are hungry for blood. I wonder why they're so fast when I need them to be slower, but they're so slow when I need them to be fast. Oh, there's another double points? I might as well flip the round. I think this is the end of the round. Look at all this salvage on the ground. Absolutely cooking. Okay, we got our first, well, not our first bug round, our second bug round. But unfortunately, we didn't get to use the double points. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. There was like a secret zombie that was taking its time to find its way to me and burned half of it off the rip. So didn't get to utilize the double points. But that's okay. We have more than enough points. We're not going to run out of ammo now, even if we have to go longer without perks or something at some point. Max ammo acquired. We're good to go. I think we're making good time so far as well. And the amount I get hit by these guys while I'm running away from them is crazy. I don't understand what happened, but definitely feel like some point they sped the zombies up somewhere because it's just weird. It's weird. That's all I got to say about it. Is that? Oh, it's a doppel. We got our first doppel and it's gone. We had a doppel and then it left and then it went somewhere else. Okay, we got to get all this salvage. We need these points. What is that? That is a bonus points probably. Can I reload, please? Everything is so slow. All right, there we go. We got to get these perks eventually here. What we're saving up for. All right, I need to run away. Like, I feel like you just don't have enough speed. You don't have enough momentum. Maybe Black Ops 7 will give us a little bit more movement for our character and we'll have a better chance at outrunning the zombies. I mean, I know it's the Rampage Inducer and all, but I feel like me running at a continuous pace should be enough to stay ahead, right? It's a rampage for sure. All right, we got to get these guys out quickly. Yeah, I just wish this fire rate was slightly faster. It's the weak thing for this thing. It doesn't matter how much damage they make it do. It's kind of like the Essex, right? It's like 90,000 damage, but at the end of the day, why does it matter? Because the gun's still rough to use. It doesn't make it better. The rate of fire is too slow. There's definitely issues. All right, we're gonna wait till I see it. It's on the map somewhere. I know we have it's an amalgam, right? Our amalgam should be here. I thought it would be here already. It's got to be on the map. It took damage. It's not trolling me that hard, is it? I know it's here. Come on. There it is. I see it. Yeah, like for this guy, this thing is not it. All right, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna get worked. I'm gonna get worked. Slide. Slide. Only 9 more rounds so we get all our perks and we'll be in a good spot. I think we killed a lot of the zombies somehow. I didn't know the round went that quickly. I don't know if they're just really slow or what, but there goes the amalgam. That's nice. And that should be the round, I hope. Let's pick up all this salvage. We're getting close. We only need like 1,000. I guess we need 1150 or something, but that's still crazy. We're only on 17. Okay, we're baiting them all over this direction. And luckily, it's working out. I kind of feel like at some point, maybe swapping to dead wire could be the play. So it'll be a lot better for crowd control. This should realistically be the rest of them. There we go. We're moving along. Either I think our pack-a-punch is leaving. Is it leaving? Should be leaving or coming back any moment. What do I hear? There's a doppel down there. And it's dead. The other thing, too, is I think with the burst fire, it ends up being impossible for all 3 bullets to hit the head. And that definitely makes it a lot weaker than it could be. I feel like if you had more control over that, 100% this thing would be insane. Like I said earlier, semi-automatic would probably be better. But we're not going to get that, right? And just aim high. I think it's doing all right. Don't get me wrong. We're probably going to survive the 41 rounds. It's just how I roll. I've done tons of challenges and stuff. My experience will carry me at the very least, but I would love it if they just gave it a little bit more of a buff. I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough to justify actually using it consistently. All right, we got an amalgam, but we also got an insta-kill, so maybe things work out. I'm actually going to use my decoy. I'm going to use it. Hopefully I don't have a dude somewhere. I just want to get rid of this amalgam. We're going to do these guys. Oh, there's a nuke. That's actually crazy, because we're going to be able to flip this round pretty quickly. I like how slow that is. They have time to, like, walk between it. All right, reload real quick. Come on. Come on. Should be able to get at least most of these guys out of here. There we go. Oh, there's a double points there too. Let's just grab them both. The only thing you're really missing in here is an arsenal machine. Otherwise, you're in a good spot. We could try to take a little bit more advantage of this double points before we get out of here. Oh God. Getting hit. Getting hit. Looks so much more painful. Can we slow down a little bit here? I know I'm going a little bit further with my one plater than I probably should, but it's all for a good cause. Just trying to put myself in a good position here. What is that? Is that another nuke? It'd be kind of... I think it is. It's either that or another... it's an insta-kill, but... either way, I want to get some of these guys out of here first. Come on. Doppel's going to go down. Or this guy, I mean. Get everybody out of here. Alright, with this mag, it's not too bad. What do we got? Is it still there? Did I miss it? Nope, it's here. Alright, we're going to hit it. I want to finish the round with that thing. I need to sneak. Maybe I sneak. I'm going to get the 3-plater. Let's just go get the 3-plater now. And we'll get legendary. Or we're going to try. I guess we probably could with the shroud. We don't need anything else. We could shroud down there if we have to. We will get back safely. Okay, I got the 3-plater. And we got legendary. We're already frying. Alright, I got to get out of here though. They're overwhelming me. They're trying their best to do so at least. 3-plater's going to help a lot. Having legendary is going to help a ton. We actually have enough for pack 3. Then we'd be SOL on perks for longer, right? I almost want to do it. Damage-wise, it'd be crazy to be that overpowered, but I don't know if it would be worth. Oh, we can grab that. It's going to disappear. No, don't do it. Boom. We're good. Oh, and more points. Yep, that's another round down for sure. As long as there's no stragglers somewhere, I think that's good. First step, build up as many as possible. Second step, destroy them all in like 2 bursts. So that way you don't have to worry about it. I think these guys are going to be gone pretty quickly. Where's the... I heard it. Behind me. I shot too fast. Another one there. Where's the last one? Or maybe the last one? Yep, that is the last one. Let's go. We are cooking. I was going to grab pack 3 and this game trolled me and it disappeared. Starting off hot. We got a doppel. And we're going to kill it instantly because we're kind of overpowered. The only thing I have to worry about is being slow because I don't have PhD. I could realistically go and buy it, don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of punishing myself here for the fun. The fun of it. Your guys' entertainment. How many can we take down before they make it across the bridge? Hopefully it's a good amount. What is that? That is a max armor. I definitely want that. That way I can just stand here. This guy's gonna... Yep, he died. I'm just tanking. No big deal. Everybody's gonna go down eventually. I have to reload. Alright, I heard a power up, but I don't know what it is. This should be the last of these guys. Only a couple more rounds so we can buy all our perks. I could realistically go get pack 3 as well. I feel like we have a ton of points. And it's a double points. This is crazy. This is actually kind of crazy. I'm gonna grab it now. Hopefully I can actually run these guys around a little bit before I fire. Only bad news, the amalgam was in a really weird spot, so I had to run a little longer than I wanted to. So we lost out on some double points action. I guess being safe is better than being sorry, right? And we're still getting utilized a little bit. Doing our best here. Doppel's gone. Nice. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I have a ton of points right now, so I feel like we're doing just fine. I just can't see through this blob of zombies. I wouldn't know if there was an amalgam there unless I looked at the minimap. That's the craziest part. There's so much stuff still chasing me. Just aim for their head. It's not really gonna hit very often, but aim for the head and hope for the best. That's all you can really do here. At least the points are flowing. I mean, we should be way more than fine for all the perks we want. We don't really need death perception. We're not really using a melee, so Macchiato's not really in the cards. This guy's frozen and he's not taking damage. Well, if you manage to hit the crit spots, I mean, it does okay, but it is pretty slow for fighting against the amalgam. Not ideal, in my opinion. It's alright, though. We made it. There's an insta-kill after the fact, but that's okay. We'll use that for our next round. It is getting so insane for not having more perks than we do. Okay, 4 seconds left on the insta-kill. Can we make any efforts happen here? I don't know where these guys are coming from. They all of a sudden just start coming from all angles behind me, but not in front of me. Look how slow these guys are. Like they know the power-up's in. The guys in the back are like no effort to go fast. Okay, I think I killed the last of the zombies, hopefully. I'm gonna try to hit this real quick. We know that nuke is there. I want to buy double tap and PhD, and then this, and then everything else is fine from there. Okay, ow, 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 ow. Stop hitting me. I'm gonna go hit this nuke. Run, run, run. That was probably a solid plan right there, to be honest. I mean, things are getting a little bit hectic here on round 26, but thankfully we now have all our perks. And by the time that Pack-a-Punch comes back in here, because I'm not going to bother going out there to get it, we will easily be able to afford it. I mean, we can afford it now, technically, because I feel like we won't run out of ammo and currency with this weapon, but who knows? Anything is possible in Black Ops 6 Zombies, let's be honest, especially when you're using weapons like TR2. Let me finish off the last 3 zombies for this round, and we can hold on to this double points for the next one. Now, in regards to Black Ops 7 Zombies, if Transit is indeed remastered and put into the game, are you guys excited about that, or would you prefer a Transit style of map, maybe with the bus returning, but it be a whole new map? I'm kind of curious. Because for me personally, I think they could utilize that system and make something new, and it would be fire. But I also see why people would be hyped about Black Ops 2's style Transit returning, remastered, and much improved, maybe like, what, 13 years later at this point? All right, come on. These bug rounds, we just got to get through it quickly. Double points for the bug rounds. It always happens for that, huh? I feel like that happens to me in so many runs. Like, you want double points? Too bad, we'll give you bugs. Good news, realized that Pack-a-Punch is here. We are Pack-a-Punch level 3. Let's frickin' go, legends. We are here to destroy, and I think we do have an amalgam trying to destroy us here, so this is going to be very interesting. Oh, I'm going to get grabbed. Nope, I think I moved just in time. We got to get out of here. We got to build them up first and try to thin them down. Oh, it's a double amalgam round. I'm always reminded when I play this map that this map has really weird zombie training. Like, the zombies have insanely weird pathing. Like, you'll be running the Rampage Inducer, you'll feel like all the zombies are coming up behind you, and most of them are still in the place that you, like, over there, right? Like, there's still a bunch of them over there. Not right now, but sometimes there'll be like 20 or 30 stuck over here. And you think you're going to be clear to get through, and you are not. So I got to be honest, I think even after the buff, this thing is not particularly good, but we kind of called it early on. It was more of a fire rate thing. If it was just slightly faster, I feel like it'd be so much better. It's unbelievable. And I think it's just a little bit tough with the burst fire to actually hit consistent crit shots, which is also kind of a negative thing for that, right? I guess I'll throw that really quick. I don't think I have a mimic over here, so we'll safe to use that. Try to get these amalgams out because it's not particularly strong for them. And we should be able to at least wrap up the round in good fashion here and get on to 29. I feel like we are at least making really good time here playing the Doom. Okay, I'm throwing this. Hopefully it doesn't get absorbed. I don't know if... Oh, it did. Of course it would. That was so dumb. But this works out. But there's another nuke over here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. We're not likely going to flip the round, but we can put a huge dent in it. Yeah, this is definitely the map to upgrade your weapon the fastest. Like, if you're just trying to be Pack 3 Legendary as quickly as possible, you want to play the Tomb, and you want to take advantage of those side quests like I did, and you'll be there quickly. I think normally on Shattered Veil, I wait till like 30, 31, sometimes somewhere in there, because it kind of just depends on the run. But on Shattered Veil, you don't really get a free ether tool like you do over here, so start off a little bit stronger. I feel like this map's probably not quite as fast as Shatter Veil, but because you have the extra upgrades, you get through some of the rounds a little bit quicker, which leads to a faster time or similar time. Okay, I think the coast is clear. We're throwing a decoy. Watch that be the moment the guy comes out of nowhere and just destroys it. Mimics are quite annoying on here. That is the nice thing too about Shattered Veil. You do deal with the elites, but I feel like the disciples are pretty chill. Like, especially in comparison to an amalgam. The amalgams are just fast, annoying, and you have a much harder crit spot to try to shoot for. But disciples, you get them out quickly. You don't really have to deal with much from them. And it ends up being one of the more chill elites. But keep them alive, it could be the end of your run for sure. Very, very dangerous to keep those things alive for long. I believe we're 30 rounds in already. I feel like we are absolutely moving, despite this weapon not really being all that great. Like I still think, obviously, we're on 30, and we are already pack 3 legendaries, so the expectation is that we should be somewhat strong here, but I don't feel like we're quite as strong as I would think we would be, especially for having double tap. But I think the other problem, too, is with double tap, hitting the same target twice sometimes might be a little bit challenging, and you're not going to get as much damage if you're hitting non-crits. So maybe for a weapon like this, I'd honestly be better off with the other double tap augment where non-crits do double damage or whatever. All right, double points. We should be able to take advantage of it a little bit. I don't even need anything. What am I worried about? I already got everything. We did it all. We got it all. Now we just need to survive. This would have been a sweet time to get an insta-kill because, oh, these stupid parasites. Get them out of here. Oh, there's an amalgam. I think we have 2 amalgams right now, actually. Oh, we do. I see him on the map. I'm going to have to spam some dead shot a little bit here. Hopefully it'll help me hit a little bit more spots. I'm out. Oh, he's over there transforming or something. I don't know what he's doing. Being a weirdo over there with his group. Not really down with that. I'm going to try to stay away and do as much damage as... Oh, that's a nuke. That is the difference maker right there. We can actually get rid of both of them. The perfect time for a nuke. Let's actually... Do we not... If we don't have a mimic, I'm going to actually throw this. Throw this? I think we do have a mimic, though. Did it eat it? Oh, he did. It's right there. What a sucker. I'm going to go ahead and run over here and get this. Hopefully it's enough to flip, but I doubt it. Okay, not quite, but pretty close. There was like 1 crawler and 1 standing zombie, and we had a Shatter blast go off right there. That's always nice to see. Can't wait for that to be introduced into the game. And it's possibly delayed another week. It was going to come out in like 5 days from now, and now it's coming out in like 12 days, which is kind of sad. That was something that I've been looking forward to the most, especially when it comes to Season 4. And in general, I just wish that was in at launch, because we would have had a great time with it. But I feel like they saved Double Tap and Shatter Blast, which is probably going to be really useful. I got to pop this. Got to get out of here. We haven't really used that this whole time, but I think that was kind of important right there. I'm going to throw this over here. They're probably going to eat it. I'm going to try to kill them before they do. I don't know if he... Oh, I did it. I saved myself. Let's go. Actually worked. But I think, yeah, 100% they were saving those for a reason, and I think Shatter Blast is going to be a game changer. I ran over here all excited to get a power-up, thinking it was going to be something I wanted, and it was a freaking max ammo, which isn't bad, but not exactly what I was expecting. I got our guy out of here. That means he's not eating my decoy, at least for the moment. Rounds are getting longer, which is expected, right? We're in the 30s now. Zombies aren't playing around. Okay, we got to be getting close to the end of this round. We still have 2 shock mimics. Is that 2 of them? I don't know if I walked somewhere and released another one, but I thought we were close to the end there. Oh, I think we are. We are. We're close. Cool thing about the bug rounds, we can actually use the decoys without any real issues, right? We can just get them all together and destroy them all until we need them to respawn in another way it needs to be done, right? Oh, we don't even need a decoy for the rest of these guys. That was it. There was only a handful left. I already have a mutant injection. We're probably going to use it to exfil on 41. But you guys will definitely have to let me know down in the comment section below if you just like the change of scenery here by me playing the Tomb. I can try these on the other maps as well. I just feel like the Tomb, Shattered Veil, maybe even Liberty, probably going to have some of the faster runs, and I probably feel like Citadel and, you know, Terminus are going to be more of the longer runs, but you can get lucky on Citadel too, using the Rat King Easter egg, so that definitely helps quite a bit. I honestly feel like I need to start tracking my fastest rounds to 41, or fastest runs to 41. Maybe keep track of the maps individually, so we know exactly, like, roughly how good or how fast a really good weapon does and how slow a bad weapon is, right? Like, I kind of have an idea for Shattered Veil just based on experience, but for this map, I don't even know what a good time would be in comparison, because I definitely don't think that this is making the best time. I think it's just moving through quickly because we are on the Tomb. One of those maps, though, you think you're almost done, and nope, more shock mimics. I don't know if that's somewhere I'm going on the map, but I don't think it is. I'm keeping pretty much the same pathing, so I don't think there's any secret mimics just hiding out in an object on the ground anywhere. This should be the rest of this round. Given the... Yep, that's it right there. The one negative I didn't mention when I was talking about this being semi-auto over its current existence is the fact that you don't have to spam the trigger even though it is burst. You just have to, you know, wait for the bullets to keep firing and hopefully work in your favor. That's always the goal. We're doing pretty good so far this round. Obviously, it's still early, though. Come on, stay away from this mimic. I guess if I get rid of the mimic, I could probably throw a decoy. Did I get rid of him? All right, throwing the decoy, hoping for the best. Think I got it? Yep. Doppel in front of us. Other guys are coming. Oh, there we go. We actually got a dead wire activation. That was huge because I wanted to get rid of all those freaking parasites, man. Only a few left, one of which is a shock mimic. It actually might be the only thing left. They all died pretty quickly with a huge ice cloud. Oh, was that the rest of the round? Yeah, it was. Okay. I think the round flipped. Honestly, get thrown off now because the thing doesn't go to the middle of the screen, so you don't actually see the round flip every time. Holy crap. How am I getting hit so much? They are cooking right now. I don't know what was up with those initial spawns right there, but that was bad. That was not ideal. Get rid of these dudes. All blasting me at the same time. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on. God, we gotta run for our lives. There's like freaking all these specials. How is there a vermin exactly where I stopped my character? There's no way that's possible, right? I feel like that's one of the dumbest things in this game sometimes. It's like there's a zombie or a vermin directly where I stopped my character. As if the vermin knew where I was gonna stop. Crazy. I think we're good. I'm gonna try to throw that. I don't think I have a mimic for us to get worried about there. Okay, hopefully that blows up. Amalgam's still going strong. How are there still so many guys close to me? I threw a decoy. They should have all been traveling to that. Because they are all, the truth is, because they're despawning and respawning right next to me. All right, Amalgam is down. How much is left? This it? See these guys in front of me? The last little bit here, or we got a lot more? Oh, there's a whole horde of them stuck together. And they're all stuck on this stupid shock mimic that won't die. There we go, he died. The rest of you gotta go. Sorry. We're trying to make it to 41. I feel like they named this thing the press F on purpose because they knew it was going to be bad, right? Like, is that the whole troll? Because I feel like that's the troll. Like, that's the bit, right? Press F because this thing is RIP to you when you use it. Now, it's not quite that bad, but it is not particularly great. And I don't know that I'll be using it much ever again. Nice of them to buff it, but let's just see a buff to this fire rate, and then we have something maybe going on for it. It might actually end up being broken that way, and that could be the reason they don't end up doing it. Oh, the Shatter Blast's going crazy out there. You can see it doing work for us. I can't even see. It's just a wall of zombies. We'll say, I mean, maybe it's just power-up luck or what, but we do not buy ammo very often with this weapon. I mean, I guess I've bought it a couple times, more as a precaution so I don't run out, but has not been a big deal with this weapon at all. I figured it would kind of be, but to be fair, it is a burst weapon. They probably give it a ridiculous amount of reserve, even though it has a decent enough situation with its rate of fire. Always the weapons that go through the ammo the most that get the worst reserves, right? All right, this should be close to the end of this round. It should be the last of our guys. If they would just go down. Just go down. Just go down. We want to use this insta-kill in the next round. Okay, I'm doing my best here. He probably ate it right at the last second, but I did throw a decoy off the rip here. Tried to take advantage of it. We're gonna have to get out of here though. Try to shoot a few more bullets. Nope, not fast enough. I'm stuck. What the hell is going on here? This is crazy. I'm pulling a shroud. I don't know why I'm getting beamed by 20 freaking parasites all at once, but I'm not vibing with that. Must be missing plates or something because I'm not finding nearly as many as I was. But I could also just be burning through more than I have been, and that could result in me, you know, feeling like I need more of them, but we are in shambles here. We do not have any plates. Need to finish this round strong here. I need to make a loop around. I'm hoping there's plates over there because I've gotten like one plate in the last, like, I don't know, a lot of zombies, and it's not working out for me. I don't have a lot to work with here, and that's the one thing I don't like having. It's plates. Like, if I have full plates, I feel way more confident than if we're sitting on like half a plate, nothing's dropping, right? So a little bit here, but not a lot. Not as much as I was expecting. There's probably a few more residuals. Maybe we'll get a freaking full armor here or something at the end of this round, but this should be it for this round. We only have a couple more left to go. Like I said last bug round, might as well use our decoys because we can. I think another one just dropped too. Get us a little bit more through what our group of zombies, or not zombies, our vermin looks like here. I think this is almost the end. Maybe a couple more. All right, where are we at? Oh, is this the last one? Nope. They're just like one after the next. Okay, there we go. It's a little, I mean, individually, not one after the next. They were one at a time is what I meant. Well, round 40, what do you have in store for me? Hopefully not a field day of parasites to go through like we did in the last couple rounds. I don't want to fight that many parasites. Look how many of these zombies are. It kind of sucks when there's this many grouped up, unfortunately, because then they pull my aim with aim assist. I don't love it. I'm going to try to bait this mimic to the front, or at least to me. Where you at? No, don't destroy it. He's going to destroy it. No. All right, died, but he destroyed the decoy for sure. It's all good, though. They're all frozen over there. Maybe they stay cryo blizzarding the whole time. Of course, this guy comes up behind me, ruins the whole plan. All right, I'm throwing this. There we go. Keep these guys all grouped together until this stupid shock mimic comes in, ruins the day again. All right, actually looking good. Not too bad. We got rid of the shock mimic just in time to not get obliterated. Nope, die, die. Oh, you sucker. He died at the last second, but he ruined my decoy. I had a decoy going. It was cooking strong. Guess at least it slowed them down a little bit. Need to get these guys out of here, though. Hurry up. Reload now. We're almost at the end of this run. We've almost done it. But I recommend the TR2? Probably not, but I guess it's nice that they did buff it a little bit. I just feel like they could have left the damage where it was and maybe just gave it a slightly faster pack-a-punch fire rate. And we'd have been in a good spot. Ow. Didn't see that guy coming. Still a whole nother group here? Can we not? Can we just finish this off? You guys just go back to where you came from here? You guys are undead, so I don't even know where that might be. It's so nice. You walk through the portal, and the exfil guy thing is right here. The radio. I don't know why they call it an exfil guy thing. That is not what it is. It is a freaking exfil radio. Right now, it's time for us to get the heck out of this place. I'm probably just going to pop this mutant injection, to be honest. All right, where's our guys at? Everybody needs to show up. Oh, he disappeared. Those weren't the guys. These are going to be the guys. Let's go! It's going to be ridiculous how fast I kill them all, though, because I feel like on this map, they don't really slowly come in. Like, look how many we already have. They're just trying to consume me. They don't do this on the other maps. They're slow as hell. All right, how many die right here? 34 to, like, 8? Oh, my God. That's insane. That's actually insane. 26 and activation straight up. Is that it? We're done? Wow. Yeah, I definitely don't recommend the TR2, but it was still fun reusing it, trying it out here on the tomb, and overall getting a nice change of scenery for our round 41 run. That's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!